All right, greetings, gang. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to Tiff. Shout out to All Eyes on Me. Shout out to Being Naturally Me. Shout out to MS. All the gang in the building. What y'all been up to this week? Man, last week we were on one with that fucking 4 hour ass reading. I was like, I am done. And I did a 4 hour ass reading. Y'all better be watching these 30-second ads for me if you can't afford to donate or purchase a personal reading. Y'all better be letting these 30-second ads run for your girl. Run them ads up so I can get my little coin too. Shit. 4 hours channeling spirit. Come on. Show me some love. You know what I'm saying? All right, now let's get into the reading. Let's see what the fuck is going on with you guys. What's up, Dr. Consuela Cooper? I ain't talked to you in a minute. All right, let's get into it. All right, bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Overall energy of the reading. So this reading is all about you. Whether you want to receive the message or not, this shit about to be about you. So you show up in your own reading off top, straight out the gate. You like, we here, we in this thing. What's going on with us? I'm about to tell y'all what's going on with y'all. Celebration, 3 of Cups. So some of you guys are crossing a milestone. Something is wrapping up in your life. Something is wrapping up, and as this is wrapping up, there's a new cycle being started. Okay? I appreciate you too, baby. Something's about to end and something's about to start. And intuitively, you've been pulling on this energy. Now, HP, you got to tighten up when it comes to your intuitive shit. Okay? You got to tighten up. You're going to have to learn how to say less. Okay? That's what Spirit is saying. Some of you HPs are going to be celebrating some milestones in private. Very private milestones being passed for you guys. Very private. So even if you feeling good about some shit, I feel like you just not really saying nothing to anybody. 2 of Wands, unless they real close to you. This could be you and your child celebrating something that didn't happen. This could be you and your partner, you and your best friend, you and somebody that matches your energy, that's close to you, that respects you. It's a mutual level of respect here. You're going to be celebrating with this person. Happy birthday, Virgo. Some of you guys got a birthday this weekend or next week sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But this your season. But this could also be the celebration, and you just inviting the people that's close to you. You're not trying to have quantity over quality. So this is the vibe I'm feeling like for some of you. Really having, and some of you guys are going to be celebrating the fact that your intuition is on fire with the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Cups energy. There's a very passionate energy around your spiritual gifts, your spiritual path, the things that you know intuitively. These things are gonna lead you into celebration. 2 of Wands with the High Priestess. Follow your intuition at this time. Don't think anything you don't want to manifest, because with the 2 of Wands in the upright position, the world is in your palm. You could literally make shit happen on a thought. So don't fuck up your thoughts, man. Don't do it. Because what's up, AV? Things are happening rapidly. Rapidly. It's going to be crazy. All right. Five of Cups energy here. You have someone who's really sad that you done bossed up. King of Pentacles in the upright position. This is somebody, major arcana, the Lovers in reverse, that you separated from, or you dropped the ball, they dropped the ball, but there's a little sadness over someone's boss up energy. Someone is becoming stronger. Your finances are about to get back in order. If that's something you've been worried about, you're going to be making better decisions when it comes to finances. High Priestess energy, you already know this. You've been setting the tone for this to come in. This is going to make somebody very unhappy with the Five of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. They wish they could have been there. They wish they hadn't jumped to conclusions here. Five of Wands energy and Five of Wands energy here, and done something that they shouldn't have done, or they let their emotions get the best of them, and they came up against you in some type of conflict or confusion or confrontation, or wanted to have some secret competition with you, and it didn't work. Because I feel here with the Lovers in reverse, you didn't participate in this battle with the Five of Wands in reverse energy. You were like, no. Seven of Pentacles here in the upright position with the Two of Cups in the upright position. You were focusing on other things. Some of the shit you've been manifesting is going to come together with the Two of Cups energy. If you've been putting out some type of energy, you're going to receive a match of that energy. So you also want to be mindful of the energy you're putting out. You also want to be mindful of the shit you're working towards, because it's about to manifest here with the Two of Cups energy. Justice in the upright position. Yeah. So some of the things that you set out in good faith are coming back to you. Spirit is saying tenfold with the King of Pentacles energy. You've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. A lot of confusion coming to an end. Brain fog, writer's block, creative blocks being removed, being released. You're about to be able to see things very clearly. You're going to be very sharp at starting off as the High Priestess in the upright position in your reading tonight. So you're going to be very sharp. Okay? You've got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position with the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is very good energy. I'm picking up on, like, now you know which way to go. Now you know what plans to set forth. Now you know. This is a compass. You're getting to this Wheel of Fortune. You're getting to a space in your life where you're going to be very fortunate. You're going to be seeing things very clearly. And this is where you want to be. This is the type of position you want to be in at this time, because we're going into a new season and things are shifting, and you're going to be able to shift with that season. I'm hearing seamlessly. Ashe, you've got the Three of Wands coming out in the upright position. Okay? What have you been waiting on? What have you put out there in the universe? Two of Wands. What have you put out there? A lot of you guys are working on very private matters, and you need to keep them private so that they can manifest without anybody putting any type of vibe on it. Sun coming out here with the full energy. It just like makes me feel a little irritable, because I feel like as you're embarking on this new part of your journey, this Five of Cups person is feeling like you've taken the light from them in some kind of way. Someone feels like you've stolen the spotlight from them, or they want to be in your life to steal the spotlight from you. I'm picking up on like a very opportunistic, usury energy. And then are we going into like a Mercury retrograde in Libra or some shit like that? I got to check my facts. But it's like somebody wants some type of connection to you so that they can shine too. Somebody is watching you or pulling cards on you diligently to try to see what your next move is going to be. Judgment in reverse, they're not going to be a part of it. So if you sitting up here worried about an ex, if they going to return and if they going to be a part of your new life, no, they are not. Judgment in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse, this person doesn't deserve to be a part of your new life. This person doesn't deserve to be a part of your legacy. Five of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You've come out of a space that this person put you in. I'm hearing locked you in a dungeon. Somebody tried to like lock you into some type of poverty, some type of lack. Somebody really wanted that to be your destiny. I'm gonna tell you one thing too. Going forward, check your energy and motherfuckers need to check their energy too, because if you want to be a part of somebody's life, but if you not getting the type of attention or the type of praise you think you deserve, and your mind automatically go to King of Cups in reverse, you want to hate them, you want to hurt them, that ain't fucking love. That's somebody that's obsessed, sick, infatuated. Like, you can't hurt somebody, leave somebody out in the cold, and play these little emotional roller coaster games, King of Cups in reverse, with somebody, and then think you're supposed to have a seat at their table or a space in their heart. We're in a timeline right now where people are becoming more and more emotionally intelligent. Nobody's going to play that game. I know people are used to that and the toxicity and all that fun, toxic sex and da-da-da-da-da. But a lot of my collective have moved into this energy of emotional intelligence where the ups and the downs don't make the relationship. So somebody could want to come back in and relive some toxic cycle with you, but their access is being denied. Bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you've already come out of this space with somebody. This is something you've already healed from. You've removed yourself from. Some of you guys are going to be coming out of debt. Some of you guys are going to be coming out of financial lack. And Spirit is saying these people or whoever this is resonating for don't get a chance to live this new life with you, with the Judgment in reverse. You've got the Ace of Wands coming out in the upright position, so you're very strong at this time, very passionate. Even if you've been finding yourself low on energy or just resting, you need to do that. Take your rest as seriously as you take your hustle. Somebody's got something to say. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody from the past. Six of Cups. I'm going to tell you something. And y'all know I don't really fuck around with all that past lover shit. I don't really care about none of that. The readings are supposed to be about you. But everybody as a collective is about to see a lot of past people returning very abruptly, very unorganized, just trying to see if they can still check their traps, if you still gonna be in one of their traps. You know, motherfuckers like to check their traps, basically saying like, go from supply to supply, see if you can still be a valuable supply for them, and you will not be. So with this Knight of Swords and this Six of Swords in reverse, be prepared to be met with some type of hostile energy, or motherfuckers just aggravated because they can't get in the boat no more. They already tried to sink the boat. Now they off the boat. They see the boat never sunk. So now they want to rush back and like, yo, let me get my old spot back on the boat. When that spot has been fulfilled already by Spirit. And whether you like it or not, Spirit not about to let nobody get in your boat. It don't matter who it is with this Six of Cups, with the Moon in reverse. It don't matter who it is. If they are not going to help the boat go forward, Spirit not going to let them get in. This is what you've asked for. So if you find motherfuckers jumping ship, oh, sayonara, bitch. I'm going to tell you right now. I ain't, in my own ways, I ain't no fucking people chaser. You want to jump ship? Jump fucking ship. Lighten the load, we get to where we need to get to faster. Let people jump ship here with the Six of Swords in reverse. They didn't have no staying power in the first goddamn place. See, that's people's problem. They so emotionally impatient with the king of cups. Oh, my needs need to be fulfilled right now. If not, I'm jumping ship. Okay, well, bye. Jump fucking ship, my nigga. Because when we get to shore and we unload the ship with all the supplies and we build our new society, remember your ass jump ship and we can't even trust you. Because you might be trying to come to our little island with some weird ass intentions. Nine of Cups in reverse with the Emperor. So somebody whole joy is to take your joy and be in control of some shit just to make you unhappy. Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody got attachment issues. Somebody got a little emotional issues. Everything is a fucking emotional problem. And that's not even how life is lived. I'm telling you right now, if you allow your feelings to be hurt all the time and then you act out irrationally, King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, you're going to have a life full of problems. And don't nobody want to be around problems all the time. Motherfuckers right now are finally, Four of Cups in reverse, getting over their own problems. Learning how to let some shit fall by the wayside. So don't think just because you cute or you got certain shit that motherfuckers gonna let you come in and create more problems when they just got out of their own. Hermit in reverse. Motherfuckers is just getting out of some shit, getting out of the thick of things, finally coming out, about to live their life. You think people about to let you come in? 10 of Wands, other people's burdens, 7 of Swords with the 10 of Wands in the upright position. So somebody whole little sneaky motive is just to come in and make you be accountable for their problems. Well, you just got over your own problems. And then you got these emotionally selfish motherfuckers who think they the only people that go through shit. So then you have been placed into this position and this role to only be available to deal with their shit and not your own. And you just got over your own with the Hermit in reverse and the Four of Cups. You've learned what you can care about and what you can't. And see, that's how you know a motherfucker be watching you, because they think, oh, your load is lightened a little bit. Let me come in with no reciprocation, 7 of Swords, and drop my burdens on your lap. And then what they do, they dash. Knight of Wands in reverse. They out of there once they give you their problem. They out of there because now you're a reflection of their problem. So stop letting motherfuckers come around you considering themselves mirroring you. That's a red flag for me. Bitch, don't mirror me. Mirror yourself. Because I'm looking in the mirror at me. That's how you do your own shadow work. You don't need nobody, 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands energy coming in your life like, I'ma just subtly give you my burden. But I ain't even gonna help you carry it. I'm gonna give it to you, then I'm out. And that's the type of vibe a lot of people in right now. That's why everybody falling out and shit, because they putting these unreasonable expectations on people with the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. This is unreasonable expectations that every time you approach somebody, they have to hold space for your problems. You ain't even asked them if they got any problems. And even if they ain't told you they problems, I guarantee you 80% of the collective right now got their own shit they trying to work through. Whether they telling you about the shit or not. Some shit ain't your business and some shit ain't other people's business. Learn how to go through shit, get through shit, and sometimes it got to be in silence. 7 of Swords with this 10 of Wands too. You slowly making an exit. You stealthily making an exit out of other people's drama, which is bringing you into this Chariot energy here in the upright position at the bottom of the deck. Travel lightly. I told you earlier, you can get to your destination faster when you let go of other people's burdens and expectations. And don't allow nobody to give you a fucking role to play in their life. Don't do it. I'm telling you from fucking experience. People will come into your life and give you a role. Whether that be heavy as fuck, 10 of Wands, and 7 of Swords. So this is a motherfucker that's going to give you their burdens to hold and then be behind the scenes talking shit about you. Trying to cut you down, trying to take from you and pretending like they ain't gave you some burdens in the first place when they did. Don't let nobody come in and bullshit you like that. 7 of Wands in the upright position with the 10 of Cups. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. Protect your happiness. Protect your family. Motherfuckers is hungry out here for spirits, energy, food, water, everything. Motherfuckers is dehydrated and famished spiritually. You at this point right now, HP, where you need to be protecting your peace at all costs. And I'm going to tell you right now, a motherfucker that just want to drop their burden on you ain't going to allow you to do that to them. So why you got to be self-sacrificing all the fucking time? No, you don't. 10 of Cups, you being given peace and a lot of blessings and some type of happiness finally. Starting off with the High Priestess and the 3 of Cups. And you have to protect that. Don't be out here playing with no God complex, no martyr complex, and you think it's your job to... No, it's not your fucking job. Because when you dehydrated and tired, who gonna come in and replenish you? Who gonna ask you what the fuck you need? They not in no 10 of Wands and 7 of Swords energy. Ain't nobody in that energy gonna ask you what you need and try to help you out. They just coming in to take and drop. Take and drop. 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands. They coming in to take and drop their shit off in your lap. Like you 29 and you a grandma or some shit. Hell no. Motherfuckers will come in, drop that shit on you, worry you, age you, trouble you before your time. And don't let nobody come in with no fake ass loyalty and be like, yeah, because you're the only one that could. No, you're not the fucking only one. They could do it too. You better tighten up. I don't care what you've been learned about spirituality, but you're going to unlearn some shit with me. Because you're not supposed to be in no martyr syndrome just because you spiritual. That's stupid. That's detrimental to your spiritual health. That's detrimental to your esoteric house. Motherfuckers are getting your esoteric house and tear it down from the inside. You look around, it's writing on the walls, holes in the carpet, shit fucked up, holes in the walls. All kind of shit when you let motherfuckers come in some 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands energy. Like, this could be for some of you. You let a motherfucker come move in with you rent free. And they'll be taken away from you at the same time. Don't want to put in on no toilet tissue or help out with water. Like, little stupid shit. Like, motherfuckers will do that when you ain't got no boundaries up. 7 of Wands and 10 of Cups. Protect your peace and your happiness and your sacredness and your sanctuaries at this time. Because a lot of you guys with this 10 of Wands energy don't work too hard to create some type of sanctuary in your life. And I don't give a fuck what you see online that makes you think spirituality is supposed to be just guard down 24/7, letting anybody attach and tie cords into you, and that's supposed to make you spiritual. You supposed to be somebody's spiritual mom or dad and shit because of this, that, and the third. That's a whole lie. And that lie has been perpetuated to take your power from you, to drain you so you can't even fight your own battles. You can't even get your own shit together because you so worried about how somebody gonna feel if you take away time from their burdens to carry your own. That ain't spiritual, that's stupidity. Yeah, Ace of Swords in upright position. More justice coming in your favor. Because I'm telling you, now you seeing things clearly. Now you might even be able to articulate your visions better, articulate your feelings and your thoughts better. This Ace of Swords energy in the upright position is some way you have been crowned. And motherfuckers don't even know your rank in the spiritual world. And I feel like a lot of y'all been playing safe so a motherfucker don't get hurt. But if somebody keep trying to charge in 7 of Wands, you protecting your peace and shit, they gonna get hurt. I'm telling you, they're going to get hurt. And you're not even going to have to lift a finger. This is God's hand on the Ace of Swords. So motherfucker probably been getting away, 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Motherfucker probably been getting away with it for a long ass time, just bringing trouble to your doorstep, just bringing trouble to your spirit, bringing trouble to your life, being troubleless in your environment. Whatever the fuck these weak spirits be doing out here thinking it's power, it's not. And some of them about to get the hand of God, the sword of God on their ass, and then they're not gonna know what to do. See, a lot of motherfuckers be fighting you and fighting their demons through you. Oh, you look cool enough. Oh, you look unsuspecting enough. You look naive. You smiling. You laughing. So that means you don't know shit. And then they come in your life and try to wreak havoc. And it may take a while with that 10 of Wands for them to get that back. Because they know how to manipulate. They know how to charm. They know how to try to slide up under the radar. But they ain't sliding no more. Telling you right now, 8 of Cups in reverse, they ain't sliding no more. And they don't believe that fat meat is greasy. Oh, but they about to find out, 8 of Cups in reverse, because they about to get sat down for always going into people's life trying to cause drama and havoc because they bored and lonely. 3 of Swords in reverse, you coming up out of any betrayal and unfaithful situations, disloyalties and all this shit that these people was bringing, or situations you fucked up and got yourself in. Because I'm gonna tell you, HP, sometimes you be fucking up getting yourself in situations too. Check your thoughts. Check yourself. What are your intentions in being around someone, involved in someone's life, associated with a certain group or a certain person? What are your intentions? What are you like? You got to start dissecting that so you don't be around. Because I'm gonna tell you, when shit start popping off for you or things getting good, they gonna sneak in. They gonna try to sneak around. Even if it's just an entity and energy that you've been battling for a long time, it's going to try to sneak back up. And another thing with this 10 of Wands energy and this 3 of Swords in reverse, you got to stop fucking with people that's always troubled. And I know everybody go through shit, but if a motherfucker only come bringing troubleless energy and shit to you, know that the things you working on and the things you manifesting will be affected by that if you don't tighten up boundaries. 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Because they'll come in with a reasonable expectation, 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and then when you don't meet them, they're going to start preying on your downfall. That's when it get messy. I'm telling you, they're going to start preying on your downfall. All the shit they loved about you in the beginning, they don't love about you no more because you didn't meet some fucked up ass unreasonable expectations for them. That the only thing they could fix was themselves. So you gotta tighten that shit up too. 4 of Cups in reverse, it's just some shit you gonna have to say fuck it. It's not for you to be worried about. Because I'm telling you, with the 7 of Swords, this is the enemy infiltrating the camp. Let me show you. Look it. 7 of Swords, it's a camp behind this person. So this person was able to infiltrate the camp, get in, gain intel, do all this little dumb shit, take from you or backstab you, betray you. All the while pretending to love you. All the while pretending to believe in your cause or believe in you and support what you got going on. But they trying to snake you. And their intentions ain't good anyway. Because why the fuck you trying to sneak into a motherfucking life? Come in with honest, open communication and pure intentions, or don't come at all. Shit. Bottom of the deck, you got the 8 of Pentacles in the upright position. With the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. See, this is you letting go of unnecessary work and putting all your energy and power into the things you need to be building up for yourself. Stop looking outward. This is you creating whatever type of content you need to create or whatever you need to do, and the letting go of inhibitions and worries and feeling like you ain't good enough. You letting all that shit go, and it's time to get to work. See, a lot of people get to this little comfortable space in their life and they're like, oh, well, I'm doing good. I'm perfect. I don't have to do no work no more. No. You need to always be doing the work. What the fuck you think this is? You need to always be doing the work. Cause we in a spiritually, we in the Hunger Games right now on some spiritual shit. You know, where spiritually motherfuckers is like, or esoterically motherfuckers is like, eat or be eaten. You need to stay away from this type of vibe. Motherfuckers that want to just come in and do weirdo ass shit you ain't even signed up for. I'm telling you, you didn't even sign up for some shit. Hangman in an upright position. You like, hold up, I was over here chilling. I ain't signed up for this shit. I'm trying to get my own thoughts together. I'm trying to get my own mind together. I'm trying to connect with source on my own vibe. No. Then you got the Six of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you got unsuccessful energies that want to reattach to you mentally. Motherfuckers love when you was in some type of mental imprisonment where you couldn't see your power, where you couldn't see your way, and you was feeling less than. You can't even go back to that. That don't even suit you. Like, that's so far from beyond who you are now. The Hangman energy, you was worried because shit was moving slow. You wasn't seeing it, and you was just in your own head. You had to be Ashe, Queen of Pentacles in the upright to get better. You had to. Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. You had to be in Hangman position and figure some shit out. Man, embrace Hangman position. Embrace all the stages. Embrace this shit. Like, people want to fight against everything or create some panic around everything when they don't even know that that's divine alignment putting you in position to either create, revamp, recreate yourself. We always are recreating ourselves. Every 28 days. Some of y'all been worried about the wrong shit. Yeah, strength in reverse with the Nine of Swords. Worried about the wrong shit. And then you need to stop calling attention to your weaknesses all the fucking time. Spirit is saying stoic. Stoic is the vibe. It's been the vibe. But a lot of motherfuckers is calling attention to their weaknesses because this warped ass society is trying to make people unnecessarily vulnerable to gain some type of attention or some shit. Stop calling attention to your weaknesses. If you being sat down and you away from familiar things, and you in unfamiliar spaces, but you already know on the back end of that shit it's something to build, be building. Don't call attention to your weaknesses. Cause you don't even be knowing sometimes motherfuckers be salivating at the fucking mouth to figure out your weakness so they can figure out how to slide in. But I already told you with the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Judgment in reverse, they're not going to be able to slide in no more because you being made aware of this shit. Ace of Swords in the upright with the High Priestess in the upright. You're being made aware of these things. Stop thinking that telling your deepest, darkest secrets to a motherfucker going to make y'all close. No, it's not. Hangman energy. Your whole perspective is being shifted on your spirituality. Do with it what you want. But with the Seven of Wands and the 10 of Cups, Still protect your peace. You could be out here, you could be transparent in certain spaces, but keep certain sacred spaces sacred and private. That's where the power is going to be illuminated. The spaces, the sacred spaces in your house and all these things and the altars and shit like that, when you don't showcase it in a way to gain some type of attention, that shit grow power. It's like growing interest in when you drop money in the bank. If you feeding your altar and doing things, your ancestors, your guides, whatever you believe in, are going to make sure that you are well taken care of. They don't give a fuck about fame. They don't give a fuck about content. They don't give a fuck about a lot of shit that the 3D has been merged into the 5D and the 9D so motherfuckers could feel away. Your ancestors and guides don't even want nobody to see their ass high key. Your ancestor altar is like you just opening the door on your grandma while she laying in the bed resting. She don't want everybody seeing pictures of her like that with her wig off, or like, come on, we gotta think a little different. I catch a lot of flack for that for years, but I don't give a fuck, man. I'm my own ride or die. So I don't need nobody to validate what my spiritual knowledge and journey has showed me. Your sacred spaces have to remain that. Don't give everybody access. And don't worry about how it feels. The people who respect you and you respect them mutually, that 2 of Wands we had earlier, they will be in your corner. Stay away from this King of Swords in reverse. This King of Swords in reverse wants to gaslight you, wants to make you feel like everything you know to be true is a lie. Hierophant in the upright position against this King of Swords in reverse it's not even a equal match, okay? This King of Swords in reverse just says whatever they think will shut somebody up or win an argument, prove a fact when it's unproven. The Hierophant in the upright position is here like, yo, I know intuitively what's real. If you speaking your truth and you got this King of Swords in reverse, always want to be the contrarian in your fucking life, don't tell that motherfucker nothing. You don't even got to try to win an argument, because as the Hierophant in the upright, you showing yourself approved. So this King of Swords in reverse may talk a good game, and it may last for a little while, but your Hierophant energy is gonna still reign supreme for a long time. See, while other motherfuckers is running their mouth and being messy and lying and blah blah blah, you probably in your spiritual bag over here as the Hierophant, learning, studying. Even if you're not reading books, because there's ways to study without reading books when you tap the fuck in. High Priestess in the upright, Hierophant in the upright. So my High Priest and my High Priestesses are on some shit where they're recognizing the lies and the facades of this King of Swords in reverse. And this is a court card, so it could just be, it don't have to be like one person per se. It could be just like shit that's going on, information through the airwaves of someone who just talks a good game so that they can gain control of the mindset of other people, sway people to have the same enemies as them, sway people to have the same grief and anger as them. When as the Hierophant in the upright, you so in your spiritual esoteric bag, you don't even know what the fuck's going on around you. So this person is behind the scenes here, creating lies, saying things that are not true, and doesn't even, with the King of Swords in reverse, it doesn't even have any facts behind it. This is a person that just assumes and speaks basically on assumptions and lies and spins the tale. But if you look at the Hierophant card here, the Hierophant is standing before 2 people. So even if 2 motherfuckers know the real you, they gonna still, know the truth about you, while this King of Swords in reverse is just, I don't know. This person is reckless. Very unintelligent. This person, Spirit says, puts their foot in their mouth a lot. They find themselves, even if they don't say it out loud, this person faces mental defeat on a private level with the Nine of Swords. So this person could sit, assume about motherfuckers, maybe other motherfuckers' spirituality, spiritual path, spiritual gifts. And then they see this person as the Hierophant showing themselves approved. They don't even know what to say now. But they're going to have this real dumbass look on their face because they have so much pride and ego, King of Swords in reverse, so much, narcissistic mindsets and sociopathic mindsets. This person going to take a lot of L's in private about the things that they had misconceived about you, the ways they misspoke about you, the assumptions that they just knew to be true, but then as the Hierophant, you still kept going and you showed yourself to be more than what any assumption could even be about you. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the World in the upright position with the Nine of Wands. I feel like you in this position where you like, look, bitch, I done been through enough. Now, I already told you in the Seven of Wands, I'm protecting my peace and my happiness. Now, with the World energy, you probably coming out of your Saturn return, or you just learned some karmic lessons and now you being granted a new life and a new chance, and you just not about to fuck with a gang of people. With this Nine of Wands, you're not about to be around people that you feel like you got to protect yourself from, because in the Seven of Wands energy, you already recognized you had to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? So now, in the Nine of Wands, you like, I'm not even letting nobody in that I feel like I'm going to have to be on guard around, or who I'm going to have to be over explaining myself to. See, a lot of motherfuckers don't know that you in Nine of Wands energy. They don't even care about what you've been through, bro. They just see you in this new cycle. This is just the chapter they showed up in. But you tired. You tried and true already. So you're not even in no position. You're not even going to place yourself in a position to where you got to be defending the new you, the new cycles, the new things you created, the new ways you bringing in new cycles in your life, or how you going through the cycles in your life. It ain't even important enough to fight against nobody with. But if you have to still be on protection mode, you will, because some motherfuckers just want to come in. They don't even know why. Huge celebration energy with the Nine of Wands and the World energy. Huge celebration because you've overcome a lot of shit. Yeah, bottom of the deck Tower. You've overcome a lot of shit. So this is why you the wounded warrior, but you still able to celebrate. Some of you guys are like, yo, these Tower moments I went through taught me so much. And then here comes the payoff with the Page of Pentacles in the upright. With this Tower here, the World and the Nine of Wands, the private battles you fought, the shit you went through, the times where you was just out here Nine of Wands alone. Some of y'all been out here in the thick of it alone. No backup. But your spirit guides. I'm talking about people, you know what I'm saying? Fighting battles and shit. The Tower with the World. Now everything shifted now. Huge shift. Huge. Life-changing. But it's a successful one with the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Some of you guys are going to be getting some good news about money. You know, just... And then on the most simplest level, I feel like a lot of you guys maybe like, fuck, I don't even feel like paying this bill. But then you gonna shift your mindset with like, shit, at least I got enough to pay this motherfucker. What if I didn't? So even the way you move financially is gonna be shifting too. Like, shit, you rather have all your bills paid up with like at least $400 on hand, but at least your bills paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna be balancing out some shit. And I feel like for some of you, the expenses that you thought that you would have to do are not going to be as bad as you thought it was. So stop always sitting in worst case scenario energy, because you will have enough to take care of your expenses. And then Spirit just said even a little bit left over to have some fun with. So tighten up. He is Seven of Swords and King of Wands. You got to start seeing yourself better. Seeing yourself in a better light. Do you want to succeed or not? Do you want to think to where you can bring in more? Or do you want to think to where everything is lessened? This is you, Two of Swords and King of Wands, really stepping in and really starting to like think about the way you thinking. You know, it's easy to be in the stage of paranoia, but it's also very nice to be in pronoia. Pronoia is expecting good things to happen. Paranoia is always thinking somebody out to get you. Oh, somebody hurt you. And see, motherfuckers like that, they'll bring that energy to shit that ain't even got nothing to do with it. Like, you know, making money, career and finances. They doing some work outside my house next door, so I don't know if y'all can hear that drill, but it is what it is. You know, motherfuckers are bringing that shit to areas where it don't need to be and create problems where there are none. A lot of people need to get out their feelings and get into their spirit. Like, a lot of people are allowing emotions and shit to fuck up things. Keep them in their head about shit that they should be taking action on. And this King of Wands and this Two of Swords is like somebody got main character syndrome, to where they think that every time somebody do something, it's about them. Oh, they only changed their hair color because of me. Oh, they only ate salad because I ate salad. Oh, they only showed this picture because I haven't seen. Like, somebody just got this main character syndrome where they think that everything somebody do, every action somebody take is about them, and they fucking their own head up with that. Motherfucker could just be living their life, I'm hearing. Motherfucker gonna equate that to something about them. You could be posting a sexy selfie to make your ex mad, or you on the outs with your boyfriend, y'all done had an argument or some shit. Maybe you posting a sexy selfie because you just trying to let this motherfucker know where home is. Y'all ain't on bad terms like that, you know, or some motherfucker that cheated or some shit. I'll just be a little surface level with the shit. You could be posting that for them. And then here go this weirdo ass motherfucker with the main character syndrome. Like, yeah, they only posted themselves in an orange sexy dress because like, somebody just got a weird mindset when it comes to the actions of others. With the King of Swords in reverse energy, they don't even want to get clarity. They don't want clarity because they feel like they always right. So they're going to die on that hill of assumption, accusation, all this weirdo ass shit. They going to be on that. You don't got time for it. Because, like, who's that helping? Nobody. Page of Cups in the upright position with the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. So I'm telling you, some of you guys about to get some good news. I'm telling you. You got the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Now you got the Page of Cups in the upright with the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. This is going to be like some type of good news. That's going to give you that push to move forward on your plans, on the shit you've been building on a High Priestess behind the scenes. You're going to be like, oh, okay, this is what I needed to hear. It may come in the form of like inspiration. Page of Cups, someone saying something very like kind of, you know, like loving or uplifting. They ain't probably got to be all overly emotional, but this person might say something good to you, compliment you in a way on something that you're already doing or that you have done, and this is gonna put you in Knight of Pentacles energy. You was already in Knight of Pentacles energy, but this is gonna like further that energy, give you like that, you know, encouragement. Basically, yeah, somebody may encourage you or just like love something that you're doing, and it pushes you to move forward more. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. So yeah, it pushes you to maybe produce more, create more, still really step into your power as the Nine of Pentacles and realize that like whatever you embody inside of you, you can utilize that to push it outward and create more abundance and beauty around you. So, and this is a beautiful energy for me because it's like, no matter how hard you've been working, Nine of Pentacles, it feels good with that Page of Cups when someone just says, hey, I see you doing a good job. I love what you're doing. Or I'm proud of you. Or I see you trying to do the best. You know, this is the vibe I'm picking up here. You know, everybody needs that. Regardless of how spiritual you are or whatever, or on the most mundane level, everybody feels good when somebody gives them that acknowledgement or compliments whatever they're doing. Knight of Pentacles energy is something tangible. So this is work being done. This is something you are putting out. This is like how you move and show up in the world. This is going to inspire you here with the Nine of Pentacles to be more abundant. So you could just become more abundant because people will love you and appreciate you. You may just be in this very abundant energy where you're attracting a lot of love and financial stability. You've got the Knight of Cups here too. So now you're going to be putting more love and energy into the way you move in the world and the things that you do. Oh. Spirit says to be mindful of this Queen of Wands in reverse with the Devil. Okay? And I know these readings be taking a shift, but shit, it's always a shift happening. This Queen of Wands in reverse with the Devil energy, this is your enemy. Okay? This person is conspiring against you with other people, Three of Pentacles in reverse, to make other people be your enemy as well. This person can't be your enemy alone. Okay? I'm going to roll up, but we're going to keep talking. This person can't be your enemy alone. So this person is going to try to recruit others here with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm also hearing, too, that this is somebody that could have used to be around you a lot. For some of you guys, this is your mother. My condolences. For some of you guys, this is just a really toxic feminine energy that's around you. I know that's right. So yeah. This person is also reaching out to people to see why they don't fuck with you or why they don't like you. Like this person is like really trying to like gather like other people to see like why they don't like you too, so that they can all not like you together. so they could all click up and be the devil and the enemy in your life. Remember I told your ass earlier that the same reasons people love you will be the same reason that they hate you? So with the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that used to sit right up under you. Call themselves your right-hand man. Bestie my ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And with the devil energy here and the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that's real passive aggressive with the Queen of Wands in reverse. So they ain't even gonna tell you they got a problem with you. They just gonna start doing some weirdo ass magic shit, pissing and shit, blood and shit, doing weirdo ass shit just to try to gain some type of control over you. With the devil energy trying to dominate you, control you. Queen of Wands in reverse, through magic. You know what I'm saying? All right, we back. Yeah. So they passive aggressive and they a weak spirit. You see, a strong spirit gonna be like, yo, I love you. What's going on? We cool. This motherfucker don't even do that. This motherfucker full of assumptions and misguided judgment and toxic ass emotions and shit. And then they just jump straight into Queen of Wands and reverse devil energy. Like, oh, I'm gonna hurt them because I'm mad. Queen of Wands in reverse requires way too much attention from motherfuckers. Way too much. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and when they don't get it, oh, they get mad. This Queen of Wands in reverse is entitled. Very entitled to your attention, your energy, your praise, your fucking praise. With the devil, demons love to be called God, so this motherfucker think they the God of everybody's life. So every time some shit go wrong for them and they don't get their way, they jump into devil energy. And they own devil. You know? Death energy. They better tread lightly. Okay? They better tread lightly. Cause they while they wishing death and all these weird ass emotions that you ain't even registering with onto you, that shit gonna come back on in with the Temperance in reverse and the Eight of Wands. All this unbalanced ass energy and all this, cause you know, I'm gonna give y'all the truth, man. It's a lot of toxic ass feminine energy. The Queen of Wands in reverse and this spiritual shit. That's why I be telling y'all the truth. And a lot of these bitches in this Queen of Wands in reverse energy don't have no accountability. Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. They feel like they feelings is valid to be out here on some wicked shit. Don't get blinded by that shit either, my nigga. Don't. It ain't about being no fucking pick me. It ain't about no inner misogynistic energy, because you know they love to throw out these little fucking quotes and terms and shit that they done seen online and shit. No, your spirit ugly. Empress, temperance in reverse. You got a mean spirit. You got an ugly ass spirit with the devil and the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is mean spirited, ugly spirited ass motherfuckers who be out here portraying themselves to be angelic, but they imbalanced. They got an ugly ass spirit with the devil and the Queen of Wands in reverse. You ain't ever just met somebody that was just mean spirited for nothing? Like, even in the midst of a motherfucker saying something kind and loving to them, they just mean spirited. You try to be, you know, on some jovial shit, just shoot the shit, have a laughing conversation, and they on some spiteful, petty, weirdo ass comebacks and underhanded, backhanded comments and compliments. Like, ugh, who want to be around that? Not me. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This person is losing associations. People distancing themselves from them. They're like, man, you mean spirited. You acting ugly all the time. Or you always mad. Or you always sad about some shit. Ain't nobody even doing nothing to your ass. Three of Pentacles, I'm out. The death in the upright position and the Eight of Wands. Like, people just moving on to better environments, better spaces. Like, no, don't nobody want to be around that energy of someone always paranoid, and it's because they spirit so ugly. They call themselves a mirror, so they think everybody else spirit ugly. Motherfuckers could be saying some kind shit. Like, oh, I love your shoes. I hope you're having a good day. They on some ugly shit. I'm telling you. With the temperance in reverse, they think that's the way to be. But with the Four of Swords, these motherfuckers need some rest and some recuperation. They need to recover. These motherfuckers need to heal. You've got the Ace of Pentacles coming out in the upright position. So I'm telling you, the hand of God is coming in your life in many ways. Ten of Cups in the upright. High Priestess in the upright. Now, and the Ace of Swords in the upright came out for y'all too. You know what I'm saying? So, prepare a space for the blessings that you are looking to receive. Oh, I had put my sparkling water in the freezer, y'all. Let me go take it out real quick. I don't want it to burst. I'll be right back. right, I'm back, gang. Okay, let's move on. Let's see. Okay. Shout out to everybody for liking the video and showing love in the comments. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you too, MS. I love y'all. That's why I be talking shit to y'all all the time. You already know. Shit. Y'all been rocking with me for years. I love y'all. Man, honestly. I love you too, Warrior Spirit. You my baby, girl. You know that. So I'm always gonna be on y'all head. Pause. Cause I don't need y'all falling in love with me. Y'all need to take it easy. Alright? Take it easy. I don't need y'all falling in love with me. Relax, gang. Y'all need to relax, okay? I don't need this, okay? I don't need 84 wives, okay? All right, you got the guilt coming out in reverse. Yeah, see? Don't be trying to guilt me, y'all. Oh, now y'all in love with me. Now I'm guilty. I ain't guilty. And neither are y'all. Guilt in reverse here with faith in reverse. I feel like you no longer are feeling guilty for like people who don't believe or people who ain't got no faith in themselves or people who don't want to do the work. With workaholic in reverse and faith in reverse, I feel like you don't feel guilty no more. You like, yo, I've been trying to show you this shit. I've been trying to give you the math for a minute. You ain't been listening. I'm not about to let you upset me. I'm not about to be walking around feeling guilty because I'm doing the work and stepping into my power and you not. So you really are shifting a lot in that aspect, because there was a time when you would allow that to get to you with the joy in reverse here at the bottom of the day. Wow, see, I ain't even gonna hold you. Enlightenment in the upright. See, you have come across this energy where you realize your enlightenment isn't based on anybody else. This has freed you up in some kind of way with self-worth in the upright. It's like you just know your power. So even if you surrounded around 100 motherfuckers that don't believe, don't know they self, don't know what they doing on their spiritual journey, you not about to allow that to guilt trip you up out of the shit you know for you. Shit. Because motherfuckers will try to do that to you. The enemy will do that to you. And the enemy is not just a person. It's any person, place, or thing or energy that tries to oppress you. Okay? Thought, whatever. Alright? So the enemy will try to have you out here lacking. No faith in yourself and your angelic guides and the shit you know to be true that's working for you. Because we all got our own spiritual construct. If your ass better stay on live and fall asleep like you normally do. What are you talking about? You better just fall asleep with the live running. Just fall asleep, sis. Yeah. And then you be sitting around oppressed in your spirituality, not doing what you want to do. You know, but you out of that with enlightenment in the upright position and self-worth in the upright position. You know that your enlightenment isn't based on anybody or anyone around you with the quest in reverse that ain't even on the same path as you. You just not taking advice or guilt from people who not even on the same path as you. Bottom of the deck is rejection in reverse. Yeah. With the soulmate in the upright. The person that's for you is not going to confuse you, make you feel left out, make you feel like a stranger to them or them a stranger to you. Like the people that's a part of your soul tribe or your soulmate, the person you're supposed to come into contact with that's going to be on this journey with you, your divine people, they're not going to make you feel fucked up and all out the way. So y'all really in love with me? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, you know. I'm just saying, you know, back to what really matters. You know. You got joy coming out. Spirit said I need to chill. Okay, Spirit. I'm gonna chill. You got recovery in the upright position with joy in the upright position. So you just getting back parts of yourself that you thought were lost. You got the mysticism in the upright. It's all due to you doing that deep dive into your spiritual journey. That's where you found yourself at. That's where you healed at with prayer in the upright position. So when people want to take you away from your spirituality or the things you do to practice your spirituality, they don't even really love you with despondence here. They don't give a fuck about you. If somebody see that something is working for you spiritually and it's got you uplifted here with the enlightenment and the self-worth card in the upright position, and they want to deter you from that, they want to take that from you. Who called? I'm a hot girl. It's still hot girl summer, low key. You know, I did go to the pool a few times. But you know, I'm on my spiritual shit, y'all. I ain't out here trying to hurt people. You know? But like through your spiritual work is how you've been able to repower yourself. Your prayers are being answered with the mystic and the prayers card. If somebody wants to come in with this despondent energy and make you feel like the path you on is fucked up and it's not working because it's not working for them. See, that's what a lot of people do too in this spiritual shit. They'll try to make you feel like the things you do that have been working for you and you just chilling, ain't no problems, you manifesting, you healing on your own way. they'll try to look at you funny because it's not working for them in the way it's working for you with the despondent energy. You know what I'm saying? Things was thinking, MS. Things was thinking, girl. I had to show out this summer. You know? God forgive me. But if you look at her, she's depicted with the earth in her womb and vines and beautiful plants growing from out of her. So like she's been growing in her spirituality here with the joy and the recovery energy, with the mysticism and the prayer. You know? And this despondent person is looking at your growth like, well, that ain't true because it didn't work for me. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like that, gang. I'm telling you the truth. Shit that has worked for me ain't worked for other people. And shit that's gonna work for you may not work for me. But am I gonna come and try to nail you to the cross about it? No, I'm not. It's not my business. And I love to mind my own business. I'm gonna tell you. I mind my own business so much, motherfuckers don't even want to be my friend no more. Oh, well, they despondent. I'm not. A lot of impatient people around you, they waiting to see what you about to manifest from your spirituality. Don't let that shit get to you. Only the unwise person rushes with the wisdom in reverse and the impatience. Don't rush. Don't even worry about the world's time clock and scheduling shit. Bottom of the deck is expansion. So you in the middle of expansion, expanding and growing and evolving here. We had the evolution card, the enlightenment card earlier. But if you look at this, it's the same girl. Oh man, look at spirit. Same girl that was in the despondence card with the brown dress on and the world in her stomach, which represents just earth growth, evolution here. She done got away from these despondent motherfuckers and now moved into expansion. So this could have been somebody right here in the purple sweater like, oh, you growing? Well, I don't see the manifestations. You not showing it off. You not telling everybody. I don't believe what you're doing is working. But spirit believe that what you're doing is working. Look, on the expansion energy, same girl. Now, in this expansion card is somebody in a purple robe. Purple represents the energy of like royalty and that spiritual sobriety and clairvoyant and seeing clearly and feeling and tapping in clearly. So, two different purple energies. Once you was surrounded around despondent ass people or people who just didn't believe in your growth because it wasn't working for them, you was around people who felt like your growth and your spiritual knowledge or your spiritual growth or your abundant energy should have been working for them, not only you. Now you around energy where they blowing the keys to you, the gold to you, the gift to you. He's pointing this platter of gold energy straight to her womb. So where other motherfuckers felt like your growth was fucked up and toxic, spirit felt like it deserved some type of gift. And now you got a different bitch here. Now you have a different person here in this purple robe handing you the gift too, as opposed to sitting here frowning on the gifts you was creating for yourself. So while you was building yourself up, while you was learning yourself, learning your spiritual shit, being on your ding, getting your shit right, you have motherfuckers looking at you like, oh, they think they better than me because they doing this and no, that's your despondent ass energy because you had the same opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck, you got grief in reverse. Well, isolation. I feel like now when you by yourself, you don't feel so bad. Now when you going at these things alone, you don't feel so bad no more. Maybe at one point you was like, damn, I'm out here alone. or I'm just out here getting through things by myself. I really don't have nobody that really fuck with me like that really care about what I'm going through. So you had to isolate yourself. But in respects, it was spirit that was isolating you to show you how to stand alone, show you with the grief in reverse not to care about how your isolation or how you leveling up on your own affected other people. Victim in reverse. Two heart chakra energies here with the green. So it's like you no longer see yourself as a victim. You no longer feel bad about the lessons you had to learn and the things you had to go through. You no longer feel bad about your story. You probably can't wait to tell a motherfucker your story with instinct in the upright position. There's a lot of wisdom within you. The ways that you're diligent and on point won't make sense to other people. I've learned in my journey that sometimes a warning with the instinct energy here will make people paint you as crazy or make people feel like you negative or you don't know what you're talking about or you da 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 da. But with the instinct in the upright position, you're spot on. The only thing you battling is people insecurities. With the completion card here and the insecurities in the upright position. A lot of little demonic ass motherfuckers around you here that's trying to sow grief and guilt back into your heart. But with the grief in reverse and the victim in reverse, you've already moved past the shit that you would have once looked at as like doesn't make you worthy. You're over that. You've been sharpened by that. With the completion in the upright, nobody can no longer, what I told you earlier, like tie cords into you, sew cords into you to make you insecure about who you know yourself to be. He got on a green shirt, which represents the heart chakra energy. His arms is crossed, and you got this demon trying to attach to the heart. But this person is aware of this demon. Look, he looking right at him through his peripheral. So you could sense when motherfuckers is coming at you with demonic energy that's based on their insecurities. You could sense it. You could feel it. And that's why you got your arms crossed. In the body language little realm, arms crossed is a protective energy, a closed off energy, not allowing anybody to get in and not allowing anything to get out. So you could be real protective around certain people. Pay attention to that with the instinct and the upright. Pay attention to the people you feel overly protective about yourself and your loved ones and certain things around. It's going to show you something. But a lot of motherfuckers around you are in their own little demonic world here. And they want to find some way to attach to you, some type of way to like connect their demonic energy, their insecurities, their fears, their worries, their doubts, their sadness, their pain, their self-diagnosed bullshit onto you and make it look like you was doing that to them. But with the victim in reverse and the grief in reverse, that ain't even your shit to hold. This is projection, straight up projections. And people nowadays, I'm going to tell you what they using. They using heart chakra energy to where they will word things in a certain way, express things in a certain way to make you what? Feel a certain way with the heart chakra energy. Basically playing on, if they can, your insecurities. That's why I told your ass earlier, stop calling attention to your weaknesses. Because these people are going to see these as insecurities. Whole time you could be working through them. Why you sharp? You know? So there's a level here of where people can't reach you through victim mentality no more. People can't reach you through unnecessary grief and trials and tribulations that they are trying to place on you. They can't reach you through that anymore. Hence him with the hands over his heart chakra closed off with the green. And then if you look at his arms, another symbolization, the heart is on top of his orange cross, not under it. And this demonic energy is trying to attach to the heart that's on top of his arms. He can't get in. So this is like, maybe in some aspects you might want to extend lighthearted energy or some, words of encouragement and shit, but you can't play into people's insecurities or it will drain you. So you just kind of like, in an aspect, loving people from a distance without getting too tied in to their insecurities, because people will come into your life and they will mind fuck you or heart fuck you or just fuck you period, and then make you take on their insecurities, or they will make you feel like it's your responsibility to uphold their insecurities by not being wise in your own shit. And some of y'all used to do that a lot. That's why you was in isolation for a while, learning how to not do that no more. And this path ain't for the weary. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. When you a true spiritual warrior, that shit ain't for the lighthearted. You gotta have some level of resilience and power and stubbornness and shit to you to even walk this path. Because a motherfucker gonna try to deter you from this path every chance they get with acceptance in reverse. Like, oh, don't accept your place. Don't step up into the place where you're supposed to be. No. Go back into isolation. Be afraid. But you can't. With the instinct in the upright and the mysticism in the upright, you can't. You know too much to go back. You know? Oh shit, hold up, y'all. Woo! Okay. You've got passion in reverse with bittersweet in the upright. I feel like a lot of you guys used to like certain shit. You used to want to do things. You used to like want to be around certain people and blah, blah, blah. And you don't anymore. Like, there's just some things you don't have a passion for anymore. It's not who you have grown to be in this enlightened energy that you're in. With the completion card, like I told you earlier, there's some cycles that are being completed and new ones are starting. It may be a little bittersweet to realize, like, damn, I used to love that. I don't really care about that no more. It don't really make me happy anymore. I don't really feel the need to do that no more. Maybe a little bittersweet because at one point you thought that was a part of you. That was a part of your energy signature. That was, you know what I'm saying? But you really didn't start writing cursive till like second grade. And then by the time you got to junior high school, your signature was immaculate. So that's the evolution. Your energy signature changes, but it's still your signature. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of completions. And it may be a little bittersweet. It may just kind of be like, damn, I used to love that. I don't like that no more. Even on the most mundane level, you could have used to like a certain salad dressing. You don't like that shit no more. You used to like a certain You know, it's just shit. Shit is just changing. You're coming to a lot of completions and shit. Maybe you gonna mourn a little bit of these things, you know? Especially if it's due to like the physical realm. There's always mourning in the physical realm. You know what I'm saying? There's always mourning in the 3D. Because it's ever evolving, ever changing and shit. You know, it's always gonna be some shit to mourn in the 3D. But when you shift your perspective and realize this on a deeper level, that's when you create that balance. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's why you can't be spending every fucking day in grief and quarrelsome ass energy. You cannot. That cannot be your legacy. The fuck? You want your legacy to be you was just always angry. You was just always full of grief. You was just always full of deceptive ass, backstabbing energy. Who wants that to be their legacy? That's why motherfuckers is fighting generational curses now. That's why some of us are breaking generational curses now. Fuck you think your path been so hard? You in the midst of completion. Some motherfuckers want that to be their legacy though, because they feel like it's power in that. More power to you then. But shit. Legacy are you leaving behind? Oh, I was mad at the world, so I did this to that person, that person, that person. I didn't know they rank in the spiritual world, so now my seeds gotta fight this battle that I left for them. That's the inheritance you want to leave behind. The fuck? Shit. Motherfucker, your ass right now with the completion card need to be clearing your karmic cash. So, cause life goes on, evolution goes on, whether you're a part of it or not. In this 3D space, you know what I'm saying? But evolution, it continues. And so, the karmic cash, you want that shit to be clear. Shit. And look at this motherfucker and the completion card. At the grave, ancestors behind him, like, yeah, you completed some shit we didn't. Let's not let it keep carrying on. It dies with us. So somebody ancestors is behind them, rooting for them, pushing for them, fighting for them. They spiritual predecessors is like, yo, this shit died with us. That's why maybe we left the house to you, but it got taken from you because it was bad spirits in that motherfucker. And if you would have brought your seeds into that house, the cycle would have continued. Some of the shit you didn't inherit from me on this earth, you inherited in the spiritual realm. Tell you the motherfucking truth. So when some shit gets stolen from you, unbeknownst to you, because a lot of y'all got some fucked up ass family members that be taking from you and doing weirdo ass shit to your legacy and trying to keep the toxic family cycles going. When that shit get ripped from you in the physical realm, you better know. You better fucking know that you're going to reap it back in the spiritual here. This completion card. In the completion card, the man here is depicted as like a soldier, a spiritual warrior, a spiritual soldier. So this is why your battle probably been hard. This is why you probably like, damn, why I keep having to fight these battles that was left behind? You was made to do it. And then here go this woman in a purple sweater again. You spiritual royalty. You was the only one who could fix this part of the bloodline. So it died with them. You could be the baby in aspects of like the grandchildren or great grands or there's some type of energy where the torch was passed to you. You probably the only one that set up altars. Look at this here. She at the grave site of the completion energy by herself, setting flowers out, speaking to the energies, and they right behind you like, yo, I hear you. You could be the only one that like set up shit for the matriarch that took care of the whole family. You could be the only one that give offerings to Big Mama. You could be the only one that buy flowers or put out water or you know put out ancestor money for the person that took care of the whole family. You could be the only one that do that. Whether it's a grandfather or a grandmother or somebody that you know took care of you but they crossed over, but they never did you no harm. They always tried to rear you and steer you in the right direction. You could be the only one that know what an ancestor altar even is. While everybody else start off their altars praying to the Orishas, you supposed to start off with your own ancestors. So you probably the only one doing that in your bloodline. And it's some energy like, yo, you gonna forever be covered for that. Yep. You got impartiality with vanity in reverse. I feel like a lot of the shit you doing right now, you don't even care if it brings you like attention and stuff. You just trying to do the right thing with impartiality. You just like, yo, I'm just trying to balance everything out. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I don't care how it looks to anybody else with the vanity in reverse. You got miracle coming out in the upright position. I feel like there's a lot of unforeseen miracles coming into your life based on the balance act you have had to keep for so long with the impartiality and the balance card that came out for you guys. I feel like for some of you, it's been like a constant balancing act over your life. Like, fuck. Like, that's what I'm hearing. With the miracle and the vanity in reverse, some of you guys were stripped from some of the things that you thought made you who you were. And that really got you in alignment with your soul's path. You know? You got perception in the upright position. And we were talking about that earlier with the hangman. I feel like some of you guys need to sit with yourselves quietly. Look at yourself from like 5 years old till now. That's really going to shift your perspective. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have perseverance in the upright position. So it's like, whatever you doing right now, you simply can't and won't give up. You've got perseverance in the upright position with growth in the upright position and complacency in reverse. Some of you guys are like sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay, so you just not gonna ever go back to shit that puts you in the position of stagnancy like you've been in the past. There's an energy of someone very like strong-willed here with the growth and the perseverance in the upright position. Somebody here is like, yo, no matter what, I gotta make it. I'm gonna make it. Plan A, B, C through Z. I'm gonna make it with complacency in reverse. Somebody feels like complacency is the only thing that can hold them back from perfection. So they're just not gonna go there. Somebody is like, yo, I can't rest on my laurels. I gotta do more. Because I know I'm capable of more. Not because more is expected of me, but because I know that I'm capable of more. So somebody is just really going to push themselves. And that's good. That's good. That's real good. You got gossip flying out in reverse with creation. Mm-hmm. You know, there was a lot of talk about you. I ain't even gonna lie. There was a lot of talk about you. Somebody creating a lot of mess, a lot of gossip around your name. 3 bitches in this card. We had the 3 of Swords in reverse earlier. So yeah, there was a lot of talk about you. Might still be. But with the creation in the upright and the gossip in reverse, a lot of this is falling on deaf ears. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, don't even worry about it. Because while you're creating, even if a motherfucker is gossiping or speaking ill on your creations, they can't stop it with the gossip in reverse. Because it's all lies. It's all misconceptions. It's all assumptions. It's all these little 3 toxic bitches jumping to conclusions with no clarification. Like I told you earlier with the King of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. You know? So even if it was or it is talk about you, it can't change your destiny. You've leveled up in such a way, HP, that it's like shit can't even steal your power anymore. You know? Yeah. Upright position is destiny. Your destiny will be fulfilled. You will get to where you need to be. Bottom line. You won't get there by being of service to other people's insecurities and bullshit, though. Man. Yeah, you won't. All right, let's move on. Oh, they don't like that, Spirit said. They don't like that. I'll tell you right now. The minute you stop playing into people's insecurities, like that little demon attached to that man, outer heart, they gonna be mad at you because, see, the outer heart is representing that healthy boundary. Motherfuckers want to get beyond that boundary. They want to get beyond that healthy boundary. They want to know that they can cross your boundaries. Somebody feeling like they can cross your boundaries gives them some type of self-esteem boost, some type of empowerment. Knowing that they can get beyond your veil or beyond your defenses or behind your protective sacred walls makes them feel powerful. But with that Seven of Swords energy, they not gonna give you nothing back. They just an energy vampire. They just want you to pour, 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 pour. They gonna always be looking at you like, what you got to service me with that service in reverse energy at the bottom of the deck. What you got to service me with? What you got to feed me to give me? No, I'm not gonna give you nothing back. But bitch, your ass needs to be in service mode when you around me. You need to entertain me. You need to feed me. You need to dote on me. You need to praise me. No. Service in reverse. You were not put here to live a life of servitude to ungrateful energy vampires. That's what motherfuckers be. And they get to getting entitled. Queen of Wands in reverse. Entitled to your praise. Entitled to you just always pouring into them. And they ain't ever doing shit back or got no supportive energy inside of them. They just show up like, yo, I'm here. So that means you need to be grateful. You need to be grateful, Ten of Wands. You need to be grateful to hold my problems. You need to be grateful to hold my grief. You need to be grateful that I'm giving you my problems and my grief. And nothing in return, Seven of Swords. Just stealing energy and time away from you. Nobody got time for that bullshit. The fuck do people think this is? Motherfuckers is living real life out here. Motherfuckers is really going through real shit. You think you can just come into somebody's life and now that's it? No. Shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. Energy is the highest commodity. That's why people who don't even like you pay attention to you. People who can't stand you seek you out to get some of your energy. Because what they don't like about you is what they love about you. What they want to harvest from you. What they want to emulate. What they want to take on. What they need to feed. Now, guess what is at energy? Attention. Attention is energy. What are you paying attention to? That's why they about to make paper money obsolete. Watch. Mark my words. And then like everything you got in the bank that's already viable for paper money, you gonna be able to turn that shit in for like credits on a fucking video game. So now you gonna have a gang, motherfuckers. It ain't private spaces. Like on Black Mirror or some shit. Just utilizing their energy for the outward world. Y'all remember that episode? We talked about that in 2019. I told y'all in 2019, 2018, 19, those of y'all who really be fucking with me, remember I told you this shit before the pandemic even hit. I told you they was gonna have us in our houses like on Black fucking Mirror working for energy. Or thinking we gaining energy, but we really on a fucking treadmill or a bike putting out energy. And then he laying in his room, in that little cubicle ass room, looking at this big screen. They got us locked in the screens, looking for fame, looking for clout, looking to get on the world stage. That's where they got everybody at right now. So a motherfucker can't understand when you just low key. Because everybody think you got to be striving for some fucking popularity or some shit. Or you got to be... And then, you know what? And then call me a hypocrite. Because I am a content creator. But at the same time, I recognize the science behind that shit. You paying into the machine with your energy. So everybody sitting behind closed doors trying to contextualize their life. It's crazy. And they making it to where a lot of motherfuckers don't really have no choice. So you gotta look at the science behind shit and not just be out here washed up on some surface level shit. It's science behind a lot of shit they trying to do to us right now. That's why attention is the highest commodity. Money used to be the root of all evil, so they say attention now is the root of all evil. And then even the money, that was the root of all evil. It was the thought process and the intention behind it. Because you gotta have some type of currency to live in this dimension. There's gotta be some type of currency to exist within this dimension. There has to be. No matter if you're a minimalist or not, there's some type of currency you're gonna have to be in this dimension. You got the garden. Something lovely will grow from this. But some of y'all don't think that's true. And if this ain't you, there's somebody around you who don't think in an abundant mindset. That shit's draining as fuck to be around somebody and you spewing out good ideas and you speaking optimistically about things that can be accomplished and ways to make shit poppin', and this motherfucker ain't even got a garden in their mind. That's like fucking defeating. That's exhausting. Okay? Tell you right the fuck now. This garden energy in reverse, number 15, breaks down to the 6, so somebody don't even think shit could be materialized. That's exhausting. You can't be around a motherfucker like that. Because if you're around a motherfucker like that for too long and you don't have the spiritual and emotional intelligence to set up protective energy and still push, you're going to fall into that same weed with that motherfucker. And y'all both going to be sitting around talking about how shit can't work because of A, B, and C, instead of sitting around talking about things can work because of 1, 2, 3. Telling you the fucking truth. Some motherfuckers sit around thinking that being the optimistic or the optimistic energy in the room or being the optimist makes you fake positive, or you on some pseudo shit. But being around or being in a room with motherfuckers who only see problems is way more detrimental than a motherfucker who got an imaginative ass mind. I'd rather be around a motherfucker that's imaginative, that want to bring good ideas to the table, as opposed to telling me how some shit ain't gonna work. Okay, we already know what the pros and cons is, motherfucker. Let's compile a list of the pros from the cons. That's the only way. Okay? Let's read this. All right, this card says garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Either we sit around and dwell on our pain, or we learn how to grow something lovely out of it. Ready or not, it's time for the next chapter of your life. Ashe. Do the thing you feel you most need to do in order to aid your healing, even if it feels selfish. Sometimes it needs to be a little selfish in order for it to work in the long run. Worry about focusing on you for now. Man, y'all better talk to me. Y'all. I told your ass this shit earlier. Maybe I wasn't so eloquent with the way I put it. But it's the vibe. Okay? I'm telling you. Bottom of the deck. Number 20. Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. You leveling up, gang. You need to relax into your power. That's the problem. And y'all need to stop being on the intake of so much spiritual shit that you ain't even being able to digest things at times. Even if you own a spiritual journey, you gotta unplug sometimes from that shit so you can live out energies. Everybody's so hyper focused on energies and shit playing out, but motherfuckers don't want to unplug for a minute from everything just so shit can play out. And then you got the energy vampires around you that feel like you can't unplug without telling them. You can't tell people when you unplugging. You can't. You just gotta unplug. Keep telling people when you unplug it and keep seeing how shit get delayed. Right when you hit them up, oh, I'm about to unplug because A, B, and C, then they like, oh, well, before you unplug, do A, B, and C. Before you unplug, no. All right. This card says, Lighthouse, number 20, don't doubt your own worth. There will always be someone in your life who doubts the amazing things you're capable of. It is then that you must decide to be your biggest champion. Believe wholeheartedly in your own worth, regardless of outside opinion. Feed yourself a steady diet that speaks to self-love, self-kindness, self-confidence. Boom. What I told your ass. It says, wait a minute. Let me find it. It says, there will always be someone in your life who doubts the amazing things you're capable of. That's that despondent energy. It is then that you must decide to be your biggest champion. Root for yourself. Some of you guys got great business ideas, got great creative ideas, got great ideas, period. Not even if it's something that's gonna be monetized. It's just some shit you want to do, and you surrounded around motherfuckers that's always trying to make you feel like you wrong for doing that. Get away from them. Oh, well, you supposed to only know how to do this. How you gonna step out and do that? People love to put you in a box. Wrap it up in a little pretty ass bow and some shiny fucking wrapping paper and make you think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful sanctuary when really it's a fucking prison. Yeah, do that to you. The enemy will do that to you, and sometimes you do that to your motherfucking self. Keep it real. That pretty ass box with that pretty ass shiny metallic ass wrapping paper and that cute little bow. It don't hold weight to who you truly are and what you're capable of doing. So you got to get outside of that box. And anybody that only want to support you if you doing something that benefits them or something that makes them happy in some kind of way, and they don't want to support you in any other way, get from around them. Because they want to limit you. They want to limit you on your potential. They want to limit you in your gifts, your talents, your creativity, your life. Just you, period. They just want to limit you. And no matter if you doing good or bad, motherfuckers gonna always have something to say, HP. I'm telling you. You could be out here trying to be the most angelic motherfucker walking this planet. You could be passive. You could let people get over on you. It don't even matter. You could be like, oh, I don't want to sell lashes because my homegirl in 3 states over sell lashes. I don't want, and then you be fucked up some shit for you. Like, get out of that box. Because motherfuckers will try to put you in a box real quick. And they'll use charm and fake ass backhanded compliments and doting and all this weirdo ass shit to do it. Get out of there. Shit. Don't doubt your own worth, is what this card says. And she's hanging something on her wall that says, I am always enough. So, like, this is someone decorating their space, putting their own energy into their space, not thinking like, yo, if somebody came over and they saw this plant right here, what would they think of me? No. This is you decorating your own mind, your own esoteric house with the shit you know that speaks of you. Because there's going to always be somebody that's going to be trying to doubt you and make you feel less than what you know you're capable of. And sometimes you do it to yourself. That's why this card says, it is then that you must decide to be your biggest champion. Champion yourself. Don't wait for nobody to come in and give you your flowers. I refuse. If you feel like you need some flowers that week and you at the grocery store, you see a nice bouquet, get them. Don't wait for nobody to give you your flowers. Give them to yourself. Okay? Don't ever, I'm telling you, from fucking experience, if you wait for motherfuckers to give you your flowers, certain people will linger in your life just not to give you your flowers to see if you gonna ask them for fucking flowers. Man, that made me mad. That made me fucking mad. And I ain't even mad. Motherfuckers will sit in your fucking face, seeing you working hard, and decide not to give you your flowers just so you don't feel away, so you don't feel strong, so you don't feel happy. That's why 7 of Wands and a 10 of Cups came up earlier. Protect your happiness. Don't wait for nobody to give you your flowers. You know what the fuck you been doing. Because some people only gonna pay attention to your fuck-ups, your misdeeds, the shit you didn't even know you was doing. You know? So a lot of motherfuckers out here that don't want to give you your flowers just because they feelings is hurt by your growth. All your flowers grew from the weeds that they tried to be in your life. They ain't gonna give you your flowers just because of that. When your growth never had shit to do with them. You was in your own little motherfucking punk ass garden. And then they came in wanting to be the weed in your garden. So of course they ain't gonna give you your flowers. But see, what the weed gonna do is gonna sit around the flowers just so it can see the flower bloom. And then kill the flower. So shit. You ever wait for nobody to give you your flowers? Look on this card on the lighthouse. She got her own flowers hanging from the ceiling, sitting on her shelves along with her books, her valuables, her succulents, you know what I'm saying, her little tarot cards and shit. She got her own shit set up. Put your own flowers and your plants out. Don't wait for nobody to come in and recognize your growth. You just keep fucking growing. Because the motherfucker will sit. That's why everybody that say they your day one ain't your fucking day one. You know what I'm saying? They not. I'm about to go use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna elaborate on that. Because the motherfucker can say they your day one. And see, sometimes the motherfucker peg themselves as your day one. Well, I'm your day one. I seen you when you didn't have nothing. Okay, much respect, but why they mad when you finally get something? That little toxic ass day one to be sitting around watching you from when you was just trying to make it, from when you was starting from nothing, starting from scratch, and then turn around and be your enemy when you finally grow, when you finally become your lighthouse. Now this motherfucker mad at you because you didn't got to where you set out. They knew you set out to be that. But somewhere along the line, they fell out of the way because they felt like you was growing past their comfort zone. Sometimes you grow past a motherfucker's comfort zone for you. Everybody, they be having a comfort zone for you. Not everybody, I say it. But sometimes people have a comfort zone for you. And when you grow beyond that comfort zone they have for you, they face with their own choices. Either they gonna keep growing with you, or they gonna grow against you, motherfucker. And that shit ain't got nothing to do with you. That shit ain't ever got nothing to do with you. So what, you supposed to just stop growing so a motherfucker don't have to choose between you and your growth? And then you gotta choose between them and your growth? No. And a toxic spirit, a weak spirit, try to put you in that position. Quick. Oh, you gotta choose between me and your growth. And if you choose your growth over me, now you the demon. A demon love to make you the demon for fighting against them, for pushback. They make you the demon real quick. They ain't got no physical proof. They ain't got no 3D or no 5D proof. They just got 1D ass fucking assumptions and and insecurities as to why you the demon, because you chose your growth over them. Tell you the truth. Yep. Raindrop energy here. Take a chance on them, but this shit came in reverse. Don't fucking play around with these demons. Don't play around with these demons. They'll have you out here stunting your growth just to prove some washed up ass sense of loyalty to them that's been played out for centuries. Don't take a chance. With the raindrops in reverse, stay out of other motherfucking storms. Don't let people make you think that your loyalty and your spirituality is based on how you can weather their storms. With the raindrops in reverse, you ain't gotta weather nobody else fucking storms to prove that you solid. Now, if they've been solid in your life and things is moving along swimmingly, then maybe you can help be in there and weather the storm with them. But not these motherfuckers that don't even believe in you and want to keep you in some kind of box where you can't grow. They just want to keep you in the box where you can weather their storm with them. They don't want you to expand and grow. That's some weirdo ass shit if I ever seen anything. You gotta grow in the constraints of them. So this like a little greenhouse where only they get to come in and water you and look at the shit when they feel like it. As opposed to you growing out in the wild and out on the earth where you supposed to be a free spirit. You can grow and climb up walls and grow up the side of buildings and shit, wherever the fuck you want to grow. They don't want that. They want you to grow within the confinements of they washed up ass mindset here with the raindrops energy. You got number 14, thorns, coming out. This card says, weave together the crown you deserve. Let's read this. We almost done, gang. Y'all was turned up on Wednesday. Thought y'all had it made in the shade because we did a 4-hour reading. Man, I slept for like 2 days after that reading. I was out like a light. I was out. I was like, you know what? They are never in life getting no damn 4-hour reading for me again. No, but y'all did check on me and show me love. You know what I'm saying? When I was resting and shit, y'all was good to me. It was cool. You know? Okay. Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. This right here is the ultimate card of celebration. Not just of yourself. You're amazing though. But of those around you. When you're done putting on your crown, each and every rising, go and help someone else put on theirs. You have so much love and wisdom to spread, so don't waste it. Self-love is essential, but community is important too. Wow. Okay, let's just break this down real quick. It says, this right here is the ultimate card of celebration. Remember, you started off earlier, overall energy, High Priestess in the upright with the 3 of Cups in the upright. And I told you there was some type of celebration coming in. You were going to be commemorating something, that world energy in the upright as well. I'm telling you, some type of milestone you guys are crossing. And for some of you, it could just be on a private level. It doesn't have to be like really showcasing and shit. But even in this card, it's just her and 2 other people. One is depicted as a child. The other one is depicted as someone that could be a child too. She looks very mature. So it's like you could be crowning yourself, and this could be like leaving behind a different type of legacy. These 2 look like the baby sister, the younger sister, and the matriarch here. So some of you guys have stepped into such a power that you've changed your legacy. This card is number 14, which breaks down to the 5. The 5 is that energy of change, but a deepening of the change. There's a better legacy that you're leaving behind now, gang. Way better. Now these are roses. So roses have what? Thorns. So the shit you've built, it ain't all been pretty. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been, a walk in the park. But at the same time, it has, because that's how you were able to even pick the roses. So it's like, yo, I'm telling you, you're coming into something. It says, go help someone put on there. So this is like, that cool ass meme that's been circulating for years, like where the queen helps the other queen put on her crown or fix her crown. So you could just be in this position to where you've ascended in a way you're able to pass down knowledge to other people, help people fix their crown. And with the energy here of the different, life path energies with the child, the intermediate, and the expert energy, this is just like generations. So whatever's coming from you now has a chance. You know what I'm saying? Even through the hard time with the prickly branches of the rose. You know? So you've been seasoned here, learned a lot of lessons, and it's some shit you can pass down. You're going to be able to pass down energy to where somebody not going to have to deal with the same problems that you have. And even if they are dealing with it, they're watching you fix it, and they're able to maneuver through it. It's a very legacy energy like we talked about earlier, gang. Okay? Wow! Woo! Thank you, Spirit. You got number 27, which breaks down to the 9. That change energy here. Right before the big change. Okay? Remember 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands you had earlier? This card says witch. Justice is coming. Ashe. Let's get into it. We almost done, gang. Don't be showing off either. Cause y'all be showing off. I didn't see y'all showing off. Show off, HP. Show off. Okay? This card says justice is coming. They say that whatever we do comes back to us the same times 3. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to harm, then you get the picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this most likely applies to someone who's caused harm to you or your loved ones. Them bitches that was attacking your children, attacking your family, attacking your bloodline. Oh, I told you with the cards earlier in the completion that it died with them. It stops with them. You're in the position with the number 27. Justice is coming. This is an energy of cosmic justice, ancestral justice, shit you've been fighting against that you didn't even remember signing up for. That you held fast. I'm telling you. The motherfuckers I've been talking to been holding fast. Weathering all kinds of storms and shit. Queen of Wands in reverse. Ancestral curses that came from for some of y'all, the womb you came from. For some of y'all, shit that was passed down on your maternal side that you didn't even want to sign up for, but you knew you had to sign up to come in and change it so that this shit you could bring justice to your bloodline. Some of you guys are bringing justice to your bloodline. And then earlier too, and I forgot to write it down, but I told Spirit, yo, y'all better believe me. I told Spirit, I said, Spirit, if this message is meant for the high priestesses, you gonna remind me. Cause I was moving too fast. I was doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a lot of shit today. And then right now, Spirit brought it back to me. Some of you guys have an ancestor, a spiritual predecessor that is saying, listen to me, I'm so glad you got into your craft, so now you can help me help you. They told me that earlier. And I remember specifically because I was putting some clothes in the washing machine. And I was preparing for the reading tonight, literally. You know, I was preparing. I was getting in my zone, you know. And the benevolent spirit told me that. I'm so glad you got into your spiritual craft because now you can help me help you heal the bloodline. Because the way they went away, they left some things undone. And everybody else was too busy on some bullshit that they couldn't speak to them. They couldn't get him the keys. They couldn't get him the jewels to fix things. But something happened to you. Something happened to you that set your ass down, or it fucked something up in your life, in your mind, in your relationship. Something happened. And then they was finally able to speak to you. Number 27. They was able to talk to you then. And so now, some of you guys are fighting ancestral battles. Like motherfuckers who hated your family turned up in this existence to hate you again. And you had to fight these motherfuckers. Or these motherfuckers was holding, and they died with grudges on their heart. You know what I'm saying? Came around, found your podcast. Man. You was in a line to finish them off, okay? But anyway, cosmic justice is coming here, okay? Let's move on. You know, rising like the phoenix. And for some of you guys, this is going to be part of your Kundalini rising, okay? It may not resonate with you right now, but you might come back to this portion of the reading and it touch on something different for you than it did when you first heard it, when I first said it, okay? All right, we almost done, gang. Shit. And I love y'all. You know? I do. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And I know this portion of your journey is very important for a lot of you. Because you're climbing out of something and you're finally making your way. You know, and some of you guys really need these messages. You know what I'm saying? To confirm things. You know, to let you know you ain't fucking crazy and you ain't tripping. And despite, you know what I'm saying, whatever goes on, you know, you show up for your messages. And you get these messages. Wow, Ashe. Witch's cottage in the upright position, security. Okay, so for some of you guys, you need to step up your spiritual security. Okay. And then I be getting mad too. I'm gonna tell you why I get mad. Because I can't stand for a motherfucker to be like, yo, energies is bothering me, spirits is bothering me, da 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 da. And then I give your motherfucking ass the regimen to how to protect yourself and get shit in alignment, and you lag on it and you don't do it. And you wait 2-3 weeks to a month to finally get on that shit. Don't do that. If you got an ant problem, are you going to wait weeks to finally tackle the ant problem? Hell no. Because you ain't going to be able to leave nothing on the counter. You ain't going to be able to do nothing. Like, you going to nip that shit in the bud. That's why I be telling you, don't fuck with me unless you want solutions. My nigga, I done been through too many things to not have solutions for a lot of the things. You know what I'm saying? So, step up your spiritual security with the witch's cottage. But in the upright position, no. I'm going to chill because a lot of you guys are on your shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, at the end of the day, that's just me. I'm going to tell you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, this card says, let others in instead of shutting them out. You are protected, supported, and safe. Trust in the divine outcome. Recognize your strengths and talents. A new home awaits. Rediscover your likes and dislikes. Don't try too hard to fit in. One of the things that stood out to me is where it says, oh, excuse me, a new home awaits. This is you really starting to look at your esoteric house, because the new home doesn't just mean like you moving from one location to another location. This could just be you sitting down. I see someone sitting in bed. I see someone sitting in bed, and it's like a projection, like a projection screen, right? And they're seeing like their environment on this screen. They're seeing everything that's going on around them, inside of them, and they're looking at it, and they're figuring out which ends need to be tightened up. You know, uncluttered and such, to help their mind be more open. Some people are creatives and it may look cluttered to other people, but it may not be cluttered to you. And then some people are creatives where they need like a blank canvas and a clean space. Like, so there's a lot going on with you right now. You know? So you could just be like reorganizing your space, or just kind of like figuring out how you want your space to be. Or some of you honestly could be thinking of moving, or just moved in somewhere, or in the process of moving, or looking into buying a home or something. Like, there's something with this witch's cottage and security to where you are thinking foundational at this time. For some of you guys, your foundation is top priority for you. Foundation, something to where you don't have to worry about month to month energy, or being moved around. Maybe some of you guys in your lifetime have always moved around a lot. And so now security with the witch's cottage is like you wanting something of your own to create some type of security in your life. Or with the witch's cottage security, I'm hearing passing down, like you want something of your own to where you can create like sacred things on the land. That's something very important for somebody. If you look at this card, there's like lights, stars all around the land, growth, huge homestead energy. That's so important for a lot of you guys. I'm picking up on the energy of you guys looking into alternative styles of living. Maybe it kind of like popped into your mind in the past, but now you're looking more into like different ways to create some type of security in your life to where you're at is your own. That's very important to some of you. Even if you don't have the financial means right now, you could literally be kind of like thinking that, or just creating that in the environment that you already have secured with the security energy is. Yeah. You got Beltane fertility. Yep. So yeah, you're just thinking of ways to grow, ways that things can flourish around you, ways you can create a secure environment for things to grow, for yourself to grow, for your children to grow, for things that you have set forth or planted to grow. Like you're really looking into growth and security within that growth. Like that is so important for some of you guys, and it's gonna fall under the umbrella in different ways. And that's okay, because we all have different ideas of abundance and growth. Okay? If you got witch healer coming out, this card says you are a natural healer. You have a natural affinity with plants and herbs. Study to qualify as an herbal practitioner. Use complementary medicine and aromatherapy to heal. You benefit from the healing energies of nature. Honor its rhythms and cycles. So, a lot of you guys, we always talk about this in different ways, but just incorporating natural healing things into your life, indulging in aromatherapy, leaning more towards like cruelty free products in your life, or things that are used with natural elements and herbs and things. That's going to be very important for a lot of your healing. I'm hearing the nervous system. So a lot of you guys may be some of you guys are investing in a humidifier, or like one of those things. Oh my god, I have it. How can I not think of the name? Oh my goodness. You know what I'm talking about. We put the water and the essential oil in there, and then come on, gang. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I have it and I can't think of the name right now. Ah, drop it in the comments. You know what I mean. My mind slips me. But incorporating that into your healing in the shower, and just kind of like really, I feel like some of you guys with this energy here are like making like parts of your home more spa like maybe you're gonna turn your bathroom into like a more spa environment here with the witch's cottage and the fertility. Like you may kind of like make your environment more spa like, change the aesthetic of your bedroom, or like just kind of like, I feel like a very natural vibe, maybe natural tones, and incorporating more like uh organic elements, that organic color. Like I'm just picking up on that here. You know, it says honor, it says you benefit from healing energies of nature. So yeah, just incorporating all types of elements of nature into your home. And I know it sounds all flunky dunky or whatever, but like when you bring plants into your home, it helps your breathing, it helps the environment feel more clean, the oxygen circulating around the environment is better. So I just feel like everyone's gonna start, like, especially with the fall rolling in, even though we love the summer, we gotta welcome this fall energy in with the energy of like creating space for the fall. So the fall cleaning, the setting up the comforts. I feel like some of you guys are gonna be buying like uh very plush throw blankets, and possibly investing in like new throw pillows for the couch or for your bed, new like fuzzy socks and pajamas. I feel like someone is kind of like gonna be like looking forward to bringing in the new season. I see somebody purchasing wax melts that smell like pumpkin spice and pine and um apple cinnamon. I just kind of like see somebody like getting excited for the new season that's coming in, and no matter where they are in their life path at that time, they're going to be kind of like making it comfortable for them, you know. Yeah, passion coming out, passions reignited, just feeling good, sitting by the fire, you know, with the hearth energy homecoming. Thank you, Spirit. Just really making everything feel warm and cozy and loving and just welcoming to the senses. Oh my God, gang. That's going to be so important for you guys. Okay? Making everything uh, elevate within your senses. Touch, taste, smell, feel is going to be very important in this upcoming cycle. And we're cruising into the fall. Especially, you know, fall, autumn, the same thing. Depending on where you are in the world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So a lot of you guys are going to be like, you know, getting prepared for that energy. Go to the Dollar Tree. Oh my God, go to the Dollar Tree. And right now, gang, is a good time to buy plants, okay? Right now is a great time. We're heading into September, really heading into December if you really want to talk about it. But we're heading into September, and a lot of the plants are going to be $2 to $5 off and shit right now. I know I went out and caught me some, you know what I'm saying? So start bringing those elements inward, you know, changing the aesthetic of everything, getting comfortable. Let's read this hearth energy. Okay. Hearth says homecoming. You are in need of some good old fashioned nurturing right now. Boom. Focus your priorities on home life for a while. A family gathering is on the cards. Take some time out to rest and heal. Revel in some more family time. You need to revalue your priorities. Enjoy some home cooking. Oh my God, yay. I would never lie to y'all. I would never, I'm telling you, this is the vibe I was picking up on before we even pulled this card, okay? Really making home feel like home. Bringing in the essence of autumn and fall, like, orange, yellow leaves, pine cones, cinnamon, and oh my God, I just see somebody like reliving very pleasant, nostalgic moments through their sense of smell. That's what I hear and feel and taste. It's like you could taste it in the air. Okay, let's move on. We almost done. I just got to pull one more deck, gang. You already know. Okay, thank y'all for hanging in here this long, liking the video, showing love in the comments. I appreciate you guys. Yup. Shit's about to shift. But, Spirit says, even within this comfort and this shit that's about to be all fuzzy wuzzy and shit, keep up your spiritual protection, because that's when the enemy want to creep in, when shit is all lovey-dovey and shit. The enemy want to try to give us a harsh winter. Don't let them do it. Okay? Enemy wants you to have a harsh winter. Don't do it. Okay? Bottom of the deck, we gonna take this one. Yeah. Number 38, which breaks down to the 11. Carnivorous flower fairy, a tempting offer at a high price. So this is why Spirit is telling you to keep your wits about you. You know what I'm saying? To stay diligent, even when shit looks good. Okay? Even when shit looks all, keep your wits about you. Okay? This card says, you may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force, and attention, but unable to create their own. They treat themselves rather like royalty, and as if others are servants whose purpose is to fulfill their wishes. They can be charming and cunning because they do want you to do something for them. They spend much of their time trying to feed off others. And if you deny them this, they become very angry, narcissistic. They see you as a source for them, a way of getting something. This is sad, but even sadder if you allow yourself to be their victim. This could indicate either a person or a workplace or belief system that is demanding, all-consuming, and almost cult-like in its practices and ethics. Whatever and whomever the carnivorous flower fairy represents, it is a dangerous alliance to contemplate. Do not get too close. Observe and learn if you must. Do not become an experiment. They will bite you, and they will try to take from you It is their very nature. Yo, I told y'all that shit earlier. I told y'all that shit. Who was it? Man, I think it was like King of Swords in reverse. Some vibe I was picking up on, man. I was telling y'all. Nope. Nope. Psst. I said that Queen of Wands was entitled to praise and attention. This shit confirmed it. It says, you may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force, and attention. Life force is your energy, your breath, your spirit, but unable to create their own. Yep. So they lacking, and they come to you wanting to feed on you as a carnivorous flower fairy. Carnivorous. They want to eat spirits and shit. No. And they may be charming, like it said. I told you they may have money, they may be charming, they may can speak well, they may be blah, blah, blah. But they come into your life trying to eat on you and use you. And don't let your insecurities and misconceptions make this be somebody that just be showing love to you or some shit. No, this is somebody that only come in when they want to take from you or make you feel bad like them or some weirdo ass shit. And they feel entitled to your praise, like I told you. And I told your ass earlier. I said, man, rewind the tape. I said, when they don't get this attention from you or whatever they feel like you owe them, they become mean-spirited and angry and ugly-spirited. This is what it says. And then they're getting around other motherfuckers trying to, what I told you earlier, trying to make other people hate you with them. So they can't hate you on their own. So they speaking bad about other people, hoping you indulge in this toxic energy, or they doing this to other people. It don't even matter. The vibe is, the energy is out here. So you know how to defeat it. Seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force, attention, but unable to create their own. That's the definition of an energy vampire. Feeling entitled to your energy, your thoughts, your voice. You know how powerful your voice is? Don't give this person the satisfaction, HP. Don't. Bottom of the deck, last energy, number 24, Lantern Fairy. A clear solution. You gonna figure out how to get it, move away from these motherfuckers. Because I'm telling you, these people gonna keep you in a toxic cycle, like it said. Sending out toxic energy. Seeming to feel extremely entitled. Yeah. So you gonna figure out a way around this shit. Because these motherfuckers see your light as the Lantern Fairy. You got a light around you don't even know you have in the darkness. Look at her dark wings. So you know how to move around in the darkness. So motherfucker may see you moving around in the darkness, your own fucking darkness, navigating your way out your own darkness, and then they want to come to you and be like, boom, here, hold mine too. Hell no. They gonna spread toxic energy about you when you don't indulge in their little fucked up toxic ass way. That's what they always do. They always resort to that, making you look like the toxic being. And then people who are washed up, they ain't gonna be able to see beyond the surface because they already washed up. Let's read this. The number 26, number 24 breaks down to the number 6. So your real shit gonna materialize. No matter what a motherfucker say about you behind the scenes, the real you gonna always show up. With the lantern energy, that's your true light, your true energy. Because you can't have light without energy. Your true energy always showing and improving. Okay, this card says a clear solution. A way through a life challenge will present itself. Stubborn thinking can be changed. Old patterns are being removed little by little, but will need trust. Old shielding against certain energies need to be replaced and reworked. What I told you earlier. Refortifying your protection, your spiritual protection. Okay? As it is no longer in line with you, what you wish for, and in fact may be proving to be a barrier, which is keeping you isolated instead of protected. Trust where the light leads you. Go where you can feel true love, kindness, and freedom. Avoid all that comes from anger, hatred, judgment, blame, pettiness, and ridicule. Boom. Move around all that shit. I'm telling you right now. With that tower and the world in the upright position, the wheel of fortune in the upright position, new prosperous cycles are coming in. Remove old outdated versions of all those things have been removed. That's why this new cycle is coming in with the Lantern Fairy. And you can, Ace of Swords in the upright position. See clear solutions to the things you've been going through for a long time with the Seven of Cups in reverse. All this confusion coming to an end. Okay? It says, old shielding against certain energies need to be replaced and reworked, as it is no longer in line with what you wish for, and in fact may be proving to be a barrier, which is keeping you isolated instead of protected. So you were forced into hermit mode by some fucking weirdo who was encroaching, didn't respect boundaries, so they came into your life and encroached on things that had nothing to do with them, and then forced you into isolation, probably from the things that you loved, because they had put so much of their overbearing energy over it that you had no choice but to withdraw so that you can come back to the drawing board again with a fresher mind. And now you are there. So these overbearing, oppressive spirits, what the enemy, anything that seeks to oppress you or be overbearing of you, they no longer have dominion or power over you. You isolated yourself for a while to protect yourself, and now you're able to move forward up out of that. You need to fortify and affirm over your life that these energies and this shit has no longer any control, no influence over your life. That you step in the forefront of things now, and you are the pilot. The architect, the author, the illustrator, okay? Because the things that you isolated yourself for, now they served its purpose. It's allowed you to be protected for a time. And now you have to go to the next level and refortify your protection and your spiritual boundaries, but still ascend. And you don't got no other choice but to do that. There's no regression here. You can no longer digress. Okay? All right, HP. That was your reading. You know, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. If you want to book a personal reading with me, my calendar is in the link below. OracleOrigins.com is where you will find everything you need. You know what it is. All right, gang. Shout out to my moderators, everybody in the chat. And is that it, gang? I think that's it, you know. All right, gang. I love you guys. Sending you love, peace, and balance.